Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Excellence. Today we are going to study about adjectives and different kinds of adjectives. Now before learning about adjectives, we should know what are nouns. So those who don't know what are nouns, they can view my video on nouns and its kinds. I have given the link in the description below. So let us move ahead and learn what are adjectives. I hope you all are very excited to learn as I am to teach you. Adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are also known as describing words. They tell us more about persons, animals, places and things. It is used to add something to the meaning of a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives are also known as describing words. Why they are known as describing words? Because they describe the nouns. They tell us more about the nouns or pronoun. Let us understand it through an example. She is a beautiful girl. Now which is the noun in this sentence? It is girl. Girl is the noun. And the word that tells us more about the noun girl is beautiful. It is telling us that the girl is beautiful. So it is the adjective. Beautiful adds meaning to the noun girl. So the words that tell us or which modify the nouns are known as adjectives. Now you can see a picture over here. Which is this animal? It is an elephant. So let us see some words which describe the elephant. So the elephant is huge. It is grey in color. It is majestic. It is very strong. It is a powerful animal. So the words huge, grey, majestic, strong and powerful tell us more about this animal elephant. An elephant is a noun. So these words are describing the noun elephant. So they are adjectives. Now let us understand the kinds of adjectives. There are different kinds of adjectives. Adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjective. So the adjectives are classified into 6 different categories. And let us learn about each kind of adjective in detail. The first kind of adjective that we are going to learn is adjective of quality. What is adjective of quality? Adjective of quality tells us about the kind or quality of a noun or a pronoun. It tells us about the quality that the noun or a pronoun possesses. They answer the question, what kind of? So let us understand it through examples. I have a red car. What kind of car I have? Red. So red is telling us about the quality of the car. It is telling us about the color. So red is the adjective of quality. The old man is walking. What kind of man? Old man. So old is telling us about the man. So old is the adjective of quality. He is an obedient boy. What kind of boy he is? Obedient. So obedient is telling us about the quality of the boy. So obedient is the adjective of quality. Janet is a sincere girl. What kind of girl she is? She is a sincere girl. Sincere is telling us about the quality of Janet. So it is the adjective of quality. So here the words red, old, obedient and sincere are telling us about the quality of the noun. So they are adjective of quality. I hope you have understood the adjective of quality. The second kind of adjective is adjective of quantity. It answers the question, how much? Adjective of quantity shows the amount of a noun or a pronoun. It tells us about the amount of a noun or a pronoun. They do not tell the exact number of the noun but gives the amount in relative or in whole terms. That means they do not tell the exact number of the noun, not 1, 2, 3, not like this, but they give the amount in relative or in whole terms. We use them for uncountable nouns. As you all know that we cannot count the uncountable nouns. We can measure them using quantifiers. So, adjective of quantity is used for uncountable nouns. Those who don't know what are uncountable nouns can view my video on uncountable nouns. I have shared the link in the description below. So let us understand the adjective of quantity through examples. Seema added some salt in the curry. How much salt did she add? Some salt. So some is the adjective of quantity. There is enough petrol to reach the destination. How much petrol? Enough petrol. So enough is telling us about the quantity of petrol. So enough is the adjective of quantity. She took out a little rice for cooking. How much rice? Little rice. So little is the adjective of quantity. So the words some, enough, little are adjectives of quantity in these sentences. Adjective of quantity tells us about the quantity of a noun. I hope you have understood the adjectives of quantity. Adjective of number. It answers the question, how many? Adjective of number are used with countable nouns. They tell us the exact number of the nouns. They show the number of persons or things and also state their position or place in certain order. So let us understand the adjective of number through examples. The two parrots are sitting on the branch of a tree. So how many parrots are there? There are two parrots. So 2 is telling us the number of parrots. So 2 is the adjective of number. The second dog is walking away. The word second over here tells us about the position of the noun. So second is the adjective of number. I have 3 pencils. How many pencils? 3. So 3 is telling us the number of pencils. So 3 is the adjective of number. Rahul is eating 1 large ice cream. How many ice creams? Only 1. So 1 is the adjective of number. I hope you have understood the adjective of number. The next kind of adjective is demonstrative adjectives. They answer the question, which one? Words that are used to point out specific person or thing are called demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, those are demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are used just before the noun in a sentence. This and these are used to refer to nearby people, place or things. The people, place or things that are near to us. When we are referring to them, we use this and these. That and those are used to refer to distant people, places or things. When the people, place and things are far away from us, then we use that and those. There is differences of usage between this, that, these and those. Let us understand the demonstrative adjectives through examples. This and that are used for singular nouns. When we are referring to objects that are singular in number, at that time we use the demonstrative adjectives this and that. This cycle is of red color. So here the word this is telling us about the noun cycle. So this is the adjective and cycle is the noun. So here you can see that the demonstrative adjective is used just before the noun in the sentence. That house is beautiful. Which house? That house. It is pointing out at the house. So that is the demonstrative adjective. And which noun it is telling us more about? It is telling us about the house. So here house is the noun. And you can see that is used just before the noun house. So here this and that are demonstrative adjectives and they are used for singular nouns and they are used just before the nouns in a sentence. These and those are used for plural nouns. When we are referring to nouns more than one, at that time we are using these and those. For objects that are near to us, we use these, and those which are far from us, we use those. These oranges are very juicy. Which oranges? These oranges. So these is adjective and it is defining the noun oranges. So oranges is the noun. So these is the demonstrative adjective and it is used just before the noun oranges. Those buildings are 100 years old. So here, which buildings? Those buildings. Those is pointing out at the buildings. So those is an adjective and it is pointing out at which noun? Buildings. So buildings is a noun. So here you can see the word those is used just before the noun in a sentence. So this, that, these and those are demonstrative adjectives and they are used just before the noun in a sentence. I hope you have understood the demonstrative adjectives. So let us move ahead. The next kind of adjective is interrogative adjectives. They are used to ask questions. Interrogative adjectives modify a noun by asking questions using words like what, whose, why, how and which while asking about a particular noun. So in simpler words, you can understand that interrogative adjectives are the words that are used to ask questions. Let us understand it through examples. Which pen do you like more? So here the word which is asking the question and it is asking about the noun pen. So which is the adjective and it is asking about the noun pen. So which is the interrogative adjective. Remember, interrogative adjectives are used just before the noun in a sentence. Whose bag is this? Whose is asking the question and it is asking about the noun bag. So whose is the adjective and it is asking about the noun bag. So whose is the interrogative adjective. Remember, interrogative adjectives are used just before the nouns in a sentence. Next is possessive adjectives. They answer the question whose. Possessive adjectives show ownership. They appear before a noun. So they tell us about the possession or the ownership of a particular thing. And similarly, as demonstrative and interrogative adjectives, they are also used just before the nouns in a sentence. Now look at these sentences. She is my sister. Whose sister? My. So my is showing the possession that she is my sister. So my is the possessive adjective. I like your dress. Whose dress? Your dress. So your is showing the possession that this dress belongs to her. It is showing the belongingness. So your is possessive adjective. It is his shirt. Whose shirt? His shirt. So his is showing the possession that this shirt belongs to him. So his is the possessive adjective. Her pillow is soft. Her pillow. Whose pillow? Her pillow. So her is showing the possession. So her is the possessive adjective. The bear is feeding its cub. Whose cub? Its cub. So, its is showing the possession, that this cub belongs to the bear. So, its is the possessive adjective. Now, remember, we never use an apostrophe s in its in the possessive adjectives. This is our house. Whose house? Our house. This is our house. It belongs to us. So, it is showing the ownership of the house. So, our is the possessive adjective. They sold their car. Whose car? Their car. Their is showing the possession of the car. So, there is the possessive adjective. So, here you can see the words in red: my, your, his, her, its, our, their are possessive adjectives, and the possessive adjectives are used just before the noun in a sentence. You can see over here the possessive adjectives are used just before the nouns. I have underlined the nouns in these sentences. I hope you have understood the possessive adjectives. Now let us recapitulate what we have learned today. First, we learnt about the adjective of quality. Adjective of quality tells us about the quality of the noun or a pronoun. Sincere, honest, kind are the examples of adjective of quality. Next, we learned adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity gives us the amount or the quantity of the noun or a pronoun. It does not give the exact number of the noun. It is used with uncountable nouns, and the examples of adjective of quantity are some, enough, little, much, more, etc. Adjective of number. It answers the question how many, and it tells about the exact number of the noun. 1, 5, 10, 100, 1000 are the adjective of number. Demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, those are demonstrative adjectives, and they are used to point out at specific nouns or pronouns. Interrogative adjectives. Which, whose, what, where, how are interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are used to ask question. Possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives show the ownership or possession of the particular thing. My, his, her, its, your, our, their are possessive adjectives. Now remember, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative and possessive adjectives are used just before the noun in a sentence. I hope you have understood all the 6 types of adjectives. Thank you for watching my video till the end. I hope you liked my video. If you liked my video, then do like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Excellence for more of such kind of videos. And don't forget to click on the bell icon for updates. Thank you once again.